Thanks for watching the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Let's talk Misericordia women's soccer. They hosted the opening round of the NCAA tournament this weekend, and a couple of victories now have gotten them to the Sweet 16. Joining us is the keeper for Misericordia University, and she's a sophomore, Maureen Ciccosanti. How's it going, Maureen?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How about the weekend? Tell us about the soccer being played and having to play it on your home turf. Had to feel pretty good.
Yeah, being home was definitely an advantage. Nothing beats playing on your home turf, and made everything easier. Didn't have to travel, so we weren't real tired. And, we're close to all our friends, so it was good. We had a lot of support.
Let's talk.
That was a big advantage for us.
Let's talk about that first opponent in Drew. Tell us about that game on Saturday.
That was a good game. We definitely controlled most of the game, I thought. We had a lot of scoring opportunities. I seemed to struggle to score in the first half lately, but luckily we were able to convert in the second half. I thought we definitely held possession for most of the game. We had a couple opportunities, but we were able to stop them, thankfully.
How about Trinity, this team out of Connecticut? Because there is another Trinity team out of Texas, but this one out of Connecticut, tell us how tight this one was, because it came down to PKs, and luckily for your team, you had some girls that scored, and you did the job of saving a bunch.
Yeah. I thought the first 30 minutes, I thought we struggled a little bit. They seemed to hold more possession, but I thought after that we really picked up pressure and dominated for the rest of the game. But unfortunately, we weren't able to score in either the second half or in either of the overtimes. And then, of course, it came down to PKs. But we've been practicing those all postseason, so I think we were definitely ready for them.
We're talking with Maureen Ciccosanti here on the John Mendola Show, driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Maureen, talk about the defense that's in front of you and who those girls are who've done an outstanding job again this year.
Well, there's Nicolette Ruffler, who's a senior, and she is definitely, I think, the biggest leader in our defense. She's the one who talks the most and keeps everybody in shape and everybody organized, I think. And then Jess Buffa, she's a sophomore also. She really steps up big when it comes to shot blocking and just coming in at the last second to save us. And then on the left, we have Kylan Smith, who is a freshman, who has definitely exceeded my expectations. I think everybody else's too. She's incredibly fast and composed for a freshman, I thought, and she really contributes to a lot of our offense, which is, being a defender is awesome. And then we have Jackie Wheatley, another senior on the right, and she's just another really reliable player. It's just, I think our defense is just people that I have a tremendous amount of faith in. I don't ever expect to have to make a save because I always trust them that they're going to get there for me.
We're talking with Maureen Ciccosanti here on the John Mendola Show, driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Maureen, I'm wearing my Misericordia Athletics hat. I was out there a few weeks ago to check out your team, and of course, we got to play at halftime. Some of the little girls got to play a little soccer, and the girls really enjoyed the experience. I got to see a great save by you in that particular game. Very aggressive. Tell us about your experience as a keeper, because you're out there, you're knocking people over, you're running out for balls. It's a physical position.
Yeah, it definitely is. One thing I learned is that you have to have eyes only for the ball. You can't pay attention to the players around it. You can't be afraid to hit somebody or get hit. I don't know. Some people say you have to be crazy to be a keeper, but I've played it for most of my life, so it's just kind of who I am now.
You're a good crazy.
Thank you.
Well, how about offensively for this year's team, Maureen? Let's talk about the scoring punch. It only takes one goal to win, and you lost a couple of girls from last year. One of them, a senior that was a great scorer. She graduated, so some other girls have to step up, and you have girls that could get that job done, and obviously getting the job done over the weekend with girls who could put them in with penalty kicks.
Yeah, absolutely. Megan Mahoney, who's a transfer this year, she's been incredible with assists. She leads I think she holds the record for our school in assists. So she just sets up almost every goal we have. She's unstoppable when it comes to that. And she also scores a lot of our goals, so she's really dynamic in the offense. And then Erin McGreal, she's converted a lot. She's real tricky, I think. She's able to dribble around a lot of people. And Megan Antrim, I feel like she just has a lot of power that it's hard for people to stop her. And between the three of them, they get it done when we need them to. And Emily Esposito also. She's a senior this year. She in our one formation, people just can't stop her. She's sneaky and always gets in around the back. And she's a couple games she really saved us and scored when we really needed her to. So
Maureen
a lot of them have been helping.
Absolutely. Maureen Ciccosanti here on the John Mendola Show, driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Well, Maureen, you're a sophomore now, and did you think that you'd be treated, you're almost like rock stars out there on campus. I mean, you go to the Final Four last year, which is awesome. This year, making a great run, and, a neat atmosphere when you're hosting, people out there and little kids are coming up to you and getting your autograph. I'm sure it's a lot of fun for you to be a Cougar.
It really is. It's so much fun. We have so much support on campus. All our friends come to watch all the time, and the little girls who play are always so excited to see us. And it makes us feel good that we have people who look up to us and that we can, be there to give somebody some inspiration and let them have fun.
Well, a great experience it was last year, I'm sure, for you and all of your teammates to head to Texas. And it's a big step coming up this coming weekend with the Sweet 16. And your next opponent is going to be Middlebury. And I don't even know if you know anything about them yet. I'm sure it's just going to be a hard week of practice with Coach Stafford. Does he have a routine that he's going to give you this week similar to what he did last year when you made it to the Sweet 16?
We'll probably stick to what we do. We try not to change things when they're working. We actually played Middlebury last year in the round of 32, and we beat them 1-0. So it should be a good rematch. But we tend to get the practices get lighter as we get closer to the game day. To just rest our bodies and but still keep us in point. But we practice on whatever point he thinks we need improvement on that day.
Well, it should be a good week of weather overall. Not too cold, probably in the 40s and 50s. So he'll take that better than the 20s and the 30s. Well, congratulations on a huge weekend for Misericordia University. Maureen Ciccosanti, a sophomore keeper, and does a great job along with all the other girls. So we wish you well next weekend, and hopefully you can work hard and get that return trip. It's going to be one game at a time, but we wish you and your teammates well.
Thank you very much.